Okay, it's about the fourth time I've done this. Solving for k, I'll write out what we have. 1 over 2 p k to the negative 1/4 to the 1/4 equals r. And that is what we're solving for, k by itself, which is going to take roughly 15 to 20 steps. So not too many. That was sarcasm. Alright, so technically first, you chuck in this negative sign down to the front there. But I'm not going to count that as a step. I'm going to actually get rid of the negative. By chucking the k on the bottom and having it as 1 over 4. And of course, rewriting it because and then in this step I will actually simplify the parentheses, the term inside the parentheses, by multiplying across, putting a bracket around that denominator because of the exponent here. That's going to distribute over and across. It's going to ensure that you don't make the mistake of only raising the w to the 4th power, 1/4 power. Cleaning this up over here, putting that p on the top. One-fourth. And also distributing this across. This will be less than the steps probably because I can only write this out so many times. This is like the 4th time I've done it. Bloody hell. I will write the rule. That's going to equal a to the x over b to the x, because we have a coefficient in front of our variable, they're being multiplied. That's not one term. That 1/4 will go to the r 1 over 4, and this is why the brackets are important, because it's going to go to that term there and not just to the w, because in the next step is where we will get the problem sorted out. Much like this for that. Well, that one. Yeah. That's where you get the distribution of the 1/4 across there for. Okay, step 5. Bringing that all together. and having x to the 1 times x to the a plus b to the 5/4 now. Step 7, multiplying through on the denominator. That will cancel out and you will get and dividing through by 2 to the 5/4. Continuing to divide through, this time by r. You get to step 9, and taking the multiplicative inverse of this on the left hand side. Step 10, we have common terms or like bases of the r and the r. That's a quotient rule where x to the a over r over x to the b is a minus b. And I will do it over here. So we have r to the 1/4 minus r to the 4/4 r to the negative 3/4. 1 minus 4 is negative 3. Get p that r's gone. Technically, you could pull this 2 to the 5th up using the product rule. You would get the negative because it's moved across. But then you would bring all those negative exponents down again, so you would have p on the top over r to the 3/4 to the 5/4. And again, continuing to isolate k, w is gone. I won't show that. That is essentially exactly what we just did. For step 8. You're going to multiply through by the over 2 there. Multiplicative inverse. Or the reciprocal. The reciprocal is usually the common term for it. Sorry, I'll chuck the 2/5. And we have k to the 1/4. Taking the 4th power, or raising everything to the 4th power. 1/4's gone, 1/4's gone. To the 5th power, or 32. Three to the 4th. This is just what's on R. And that is the solve. Except you need the K. So last step is to include the K. There you go.